yasminnetadvibhātaṁ yada idamabhavadyena. So this universe has come from this Parabrahman, the Brahma Swarupam. We are talking about the Swarupam. Brahman is the Swarupam. There is only one. Undendrire Brahman, Wondendrire. There is only one Brahman. That was the song. Gurupadadhyānamenandrendrire. How to understand and get Atma Jnana by Guru Kripa only. This is not just by reading books. We hear pravachan and we keep on thinking, and one day by Guru's Kripa, as we keep following the Upadesha of Guru and go in this path of Bhagavata Dharma, this will come as our Anubhavam. So that is why Brahma, that was the Kirtan, Undendriru, Brahman, Wondendri. So the Brahman is only one. From the Brahman, this universe has come into being. Yasminnetadvibhātaṁ. Whatever we see here, this prapancham, it came from that yada idamabhavadyena, from where this prapancham has come. Yena cha yasminnetadvibhātaṁ yada idamabhavadyena chedaṁ etadyO edukulla pogumo, where it is going to merge at the time of dissolution. smāduttirṇarūpaḥ khalu. It was at the beginning, it came from there. Now it is existing because of Brahman. Then it will be dissolved because of and go into Brahman. Brahman is the one constant, always existing Sat. It's called Sat. Epom irukku Sat. So smāduttirṇarūpaḥ khalu sakalamidaṁ bhāsitaṁ yasya bhāsā. But it is also not only this prapancham, but it's also existing outside of prapancham. It is transcending the prapancham. It is all pervading. It is in everything. There is nothing where the Brahman is not there. All pervading, sarva vyapi. So, on the Brahmatlende, the universe has come and we are seeing the universe only, but we cannot see Brahman. It is not Gunamayam. It is the Chaitanyam. It is our Swarupam. So, vāsitaṁ yasya bhāsā. It is yo vāchāṁ dūradūre. It is beyond words. Vāchatukku dūradūram. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says Brahman is a vastu that never got juta. Means juta. Nobody could say it yet. So once we have eaten something, it became juta, no? Right? Brahman never is anyone has been able to say it. It is only being that. It's not to say, because when you have that, we cannot speak. You will be in that state. So, vāchāṁ dūradūre. When you are speaking, even though you are in Brahma Swarupa is speaking, a jnani is speaking, but when the jnani is speaking, there is a trace of a ego at that moment, and so it becomes that person for the time being. Anala Brahmanādan irukku. Even when Bhagavan Guruvayurappan gives sakshatkaram to a bhakta, at that time is a Guruvayurappa's, it's a Rupam with a Gunamaya Guruvayurappan. But Brahman does not have Shariram, it is beyond Nama Rupa. It is beyond a Rupam. And the Brahman, all pervading consciousness, Chaitanyam, Chit Swarupam. So, yo vāchāṁ dūradūre punarapi manasāṁ. It's obviously beyond the mind, because my mind is limited to this body. Whatever I think now is based on what I have gone through in this birth. That's all I remember, right? So my mind is only limited to this shariram, this small world that I know. So how can it understand Brahman, which is beyond me, because of which I speak? So beyond word, beyond mind, even the sages have not able to understand correctly. Yasya devā munindrāḥ No vidyustattvarūpaṁ. Even they cannot understand the true tattvam of Brahman. What about sages? If themselves don't understand, who have done so much studies and so much tapas to understand, they cannot. How about us, ordinary people like us? How will we understand? So, yo vāchāṁ dūradūre punarapi manasāṁ yasya devā munindrāḥ no vidyustattvarūpaṁ kimu punarapare. Anna understand, and the Brahman is Kṛiṣṇa only. So, Narayaneeyam, and the Brahman we are telling, and the Brahman only is in Guruvayurappan, in Guruvayur, and it is Purna Brahman, the smiling Guruvayurappan. So, Kṛiṣṇan under the Brahma Swarupam Tattavad Bhādi Sakshat Guru Pavanapuri Anda Bhagyam Jananam. So, and the Brahman is Guruvayurappan there. So, and the Kṛiṣṇa irukku Namaskaram. It's telling. அப்போ கிருஷ்ண தத்துவம் என்னது தெரியாது. விசே வம்சி விபூஷிதகராத் நவநீரதாபாத் பீதாம்பராத் அருணபிம்ப ஃபலாதரோஷ்டாத் பூர்ணேந்து சுந்தரமுகாத் அரவிந்த நேத்ராத் கிருஷ்ணாத் பரம் கிமபி தத்துவம் அஹம் ந ஜானே. அப்போ கிருஷ்ண தத்துவம் தெரியாது. Which Krishna we are talking about? Not the Krishna running around with all the gopis. Krishna is the Brahman. Theriyad. Krishna is the Param Brahman. To that Krishna Namaskaram. Kṛiṣṇa tasmai namaste. More about that Brahman we are going to hear. What are the how can we understand that Brahman? It does not have birth, it does not have any work, it is already self-fulfilled. It is self-illuminated, self-fulfilled, nothing to attain, nothing to achieve, nothing, all fulfilled. That Brahman, janmāthO, it does not have janmāthO karma nāma sphuṭamiha gunadoshadigam vāna yasminne lokānāmudayah swayam-anubhajade ānimāyānusādi बिभ्रश्चक्तिररूपोऽपि च बहुतररूपो भवाद्यद्भुतात्मा tasmai कैवल्यधाम्ने पररसपरिपूर्णाय विष्णो नमस्ते. janmāthो कर्मनाम स्फुटमिह गुणदोषादिगं वानयस्मिन् लोकानाम् उदये यः स्वयमनुभजते तानि मायानुसारी बिभ्रश्चक्तिररूपोऽपि च बहुतररूपो भवाद्यद्भुतात्मा तस्मै कैवल्यधाम्ने पररसपरिपूर्णाय विष्णो नमस्ते. You and I are taking birth, and then we have death. And then if we don't attain moksha, we'll be born again. We are jivas. We keep on taking birth and we die, and like this. We are in the cycle of birth and death. Bhagavan does not have to do that, because Bhagavan does not have karma, and therefore he does not have papa punya. So he does not have to take birth, but he does so. Sphuṭamiha gunadoshadigam. He does not have guna dosha. We have guna dosha, but he doesn't. Yasmin, but then why Bhagavan takes avadaram? Lokanam udayah, for our protection, for blessing us, for making us understand that there is a Bhagavan like this, so beautiful, ready to bless us, like that, to establish charitram, so that we hear his katha and we also attain purushartha. For that purpose, Bhagavan takes avatara. So, lokanam udaye yaha swayam anubhajade tani maya anusari, with his shakti called Maya. So, before there was only Brahman. In the Brahman, it was resting in the Sheshashayi Nagam. When we all go to Vishnu temples, we will see a huge Adishesha, huge serpent, so big mattress of Bhagavan, huge serpent with 5 heads we'll see. And then Narayana resting on that Adishesha with eyes half closed in Yoga Nidrai, that represents that Brahman which is Avyakritam, which is unmanifest Brahman, unmanifested. Vyakritam is this prapancham which is manifested. At the time of dissolution, all the Panchabhutas, what are the Panchabhuta? It will come in Narayaneeyam quiz, okay? Remember this. So it starts with Akasha, Vayu, Agni, Jalam, Prithvi. So these Panchabhutas, they came from that order. Now they will go dissolve in that order. The Prithvi, earth will merge in the water, and the water will be dried up by the Agni, and the Agni will be blown away by the Vayu, and the Vayu will merge into Akasha, and Akasha will enter into Bhagavan. So at the time of dissolution, there will not be any Panchabhuta. All the Panchabhutas elements are gone. There is only darkness. And then who is there? Only Bhagavan. Who is that Bhagavan? As though resting on Sheshashai Bhagavan, resting on Adishesha. And he is in Yoga Nidra, the Turiya Avastha Nidra, not our sleep with full of Ajnanam, dark sleep. He is in Yoga Nidra, which is Turiya state. So that Bhagavan is Brahman, he only was there. And then he got this meaning will also come for next sloka. He got he just woke up. How we wake up in the morning, just like that we wake up and then we start doing work. Like that Bhagavan wakes up. Our Bhagavan wakes up and then he starts the creation. He wakes up the Maya Shakti. The Maya Shakti becomes stirred. It stirs. So activity starts. So that is why Maya Vibrat Shakti Rupo Bija Maya Anusari Maya Anusarichittu with the Shakti called Vidya Avidya Bhagavan does. If they cannot, a thing cannot come out of nothing. If we say Shunya, some religion will say there is only nothing. Shunya, end is Shunya. What is that? We are not that religion. Okay? We are end is everything. End is Anandam, supreme eternal bliss, everlasting bliss. That is our end. So what is that? There was something, Brahman, from which everything came. How can a thing come without nothing? Can a thing come out of nothing? Only the baby came because there was a mother, right? This bangle happened, gold bangle came because there was gold, right? So how can a thing come out of nothing? Not possible. So what was there always? Brahman. And the Brahmathilende, everything came into being. If I ask, I want to comb my hair, I want a comb. And you get a comb which is either made of wood or it is made of plastic comb. Just the example. But if somebody were to say, I want a comb, but it should be made with a rabbit's horn. I want that comb. The shopkeeper will say, "Kya pagal ho gaya? Where rabbit does not have horn, how can we make a comb?" So, can we make a comb with rabbit's horn? No. So, only when a thing is there, something comes out. Therefore, who is there always? God. So, from the God only, this prapancham started. So, Bhagavan Balramji is Adishesha, is the Avyakrita Shakti, unmanifest. So, in the dark Srirangam Kovil Madri, you will see the Bhagavan resting in Yoga Nidra in the Tudiya state. And then when he stirs into activity, he Maya stirring. Then Maya, what are the two things in Maya? Vidya and Avidya. So, when a person is telling, when Bhagavan wakes up, the Swarupam of Bhagavan is Brahman. And when he wakes up, he is Sarva Shaktan, Sarva Antaryami, Sarva Sharanyan. He has all the gunas. The Bhagavan, when he wakes up, he knows all the knowledge. He just gets it. How we get up in the morning. I know I am Shobha, I am so and so's wife, and these are the things I have to do today. I know my daily work. No, I know English, or I know Hindi, or I know Tamil. I know some little bit of with Narayaneeyam, etc. So all the studies I have done, it came back to me right in the morning. When he sleep, it's not wiped out. Similarly, when Bhagavan is sleeping for a long time, he wakes up, that Bhagavan who is all-knowing, Sarva Shaktan. He is all capable of everything, Sarva Shaktan. Then Sarva Swami, and then he is Sarva Antaryami, and he is Sarva Sharanyan. He is all-knowing. And the Bhagavan. Bhagavan's Swarupam is that. The Swarupa Shakti and Bhagavan's Guna Shakti. Bhagavan Guna is Sarva Shaktan. Kartum, Akartum, Anyata Kartum. That is Bhagavan. These are the gunas of Bhagavan. Then the Swarupa of Bhagavan is Brahman. So when Bhagavan wakes up, then he just starts creating like he has done before. All the knowledge is in him, and then he starts creating. And so in the Maya, with the Shakti called the Maya, he starts creating. For us, we say I know this or I don't know this. We have two things in us. We say, I know this. What? I know English, or I know this blue color tray over there, or I know there is a brown chair over there. There are things I know, so I say Vidya, I know those. But there are things I don't know. For those, I say I do not know Gujarati, or I don't know how I look. I don't know, not gone there. So there are some things which I don't know. There are some things that I know. Within these two, all the things I know, all the things I don't know, everything comes under this Maya. So all the prapancham is this only. For all of us, we know, I know this or I don't know this. So like that, at the time of pralayam, when everything goes into the previous element, how the element came down, like that the element will go up. And so the earth went into water, water was dried up by fire, fire was blown by the wind, வாயுலேந்து ஆகாசத்துக்கு மேல என்னது அவ்யக்தம் தெரியல. We don't know. We don't know what is beyond. So the other religion will say illai, nothing is there because I don't know. We don't say that. Other religion will say theriyalai, there's nothing there because I don't know it. Because you don't know it does not mean it's not there. Because there are things I don't know but they are there. This is called andhakaru. Andhakaru or irrittu in Tamil. Irrittu. Irrittuna, இப்போ தெரியற irrittu, night time dark. But in the daytime when somebody closing eyes, irrittu, dark. தெரியலை, right? When I'm sleeping, deep sleep, irrittu, dark. தெரியலை, I don't know. So because I don't know does not mean the world was not there when I was sleeping. It was there. எனக்கு தெரியல, I was not there. But who was there? I was there. I was sleeping only, but I was there. So where people will say it's not there because I don't know it, no, that's not correct. So what does it mean? But Maya is not the end. Prapancham, Prakriti is not the end. We are telling எனக்கு தெரியலை. யாருக்கு தெரியலை? Who is telling எனக்கு? I don't know. Who is that? Who is telling I don't know? None. Who are you? Appo think. Who is telling I don't know? Who is that person? Tattvamasi. So the Upanishads try to reveal this Bhagavan by the next sloka is also coming. Not this, not this, not this, not the Indriyas, not the Panchabhutas, not the Tanmatras, not the Manas, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. Beyond that, who is telling I? Who is that I? Who is that? Always awake, vigilant? Who is knowing this? Theriyarde. Theriyalena theriyarde. I don't know, I know, right? I know that I don't know. Who is that? How do you know? Right? So now go to that person. That is our Swarupam. Understand that Tattvamasi. Upanishad are teaching this way. If you understand that, who you understand him. Okay? So for you to understand him and become him, you need to know yourself. Understand first yourself. When we know ourselves, we know Guruvayappan. That is his Swarupam. Ade Swarupam. Ada ninge Vibrat Shaktira Rupo Picha Bahudara Rupo Vavadhyatbudatma Tasmai Kaivalyadhamne. And the Kaivalya is the abode of that liberation. Once I know that me, that Swarupam, once I get to my Swarupam, then I see same Swarupam in everyone. Then I do not see only Shariram. The Shariram is only a covering. It is not even beyond the Shariram also. I am there, here also. I am in space. I am here, I am everywhere. As though I am enclosed by Shariram right now. Because I don't know that Swarupam. Once we know on the Swarupam, I am all pervading. I am over there, I am over there, I am everywhere. So, that is how beautiful is our Hinduism want to take us to that much jnanam. Idu oru religion la kadakadu. This teaching you won't get in any other. In the Ipperpatta Karunai Sanatana Dharma Lada you will get this much teaching. So, Kaivalya Dhamne, Guruvayappan want to give you this much. So he gave Narayaneeyam. Okay? Sloka reading and Ayurarogya Saukyam is there only to get here. Because he is Kaivalya Dhamne Pararasa Paripurnaya. Pararasa Paripu. He is the one who is Paripurnan Pararasa. All the rust is over there. And when we get little rust, because the one who has rust is inside us, so we get rust. Amazing. So, Pararasa Paripurnaya Vishnu Namaste. The Kṛiṣṇa, wow. See, every sloka we should tell, feel wow. So, Pararasa Paripurnaya Vishnu Namaste. We are trying to understand God. Then somebody will say, is God beautiful? Is God only, always smiling? Is God only blue color? Some will say, oh, Devi wears red sari. Devi is different, gori Devi. Devi is white, golden color. And how about Shiva is white color? Or Brahmaji has 4 heads. And who is God? How do you define God? We don't know. So, we have to understand ourselves to understand God. So, here again another sloka is telling God is not a bird. God is not animal. God is not human. God is not devata. No tiryansham, na matyam, na chasuram na striyam, no pumamsam, na dravyam karma jatim, gunamapi sadasat, sat asat. So remember this word also, very important. Gunamapi sadasat, vapide rupamahu, chedaṁ yasya nishede. This is how Upanishad is telling, negating, not this, what is left is this. How to understand? For you have to understand yourself. So, chedaṁ yasya nishede sati nigama shadaihi lakshana vrittitastade kṛiṣṇa vedhyamanam parama sukhamayam bhādi tasmai namaste. This is how we should read Rasam. In the Kṛiṣṇa Rasam. Then can you tell Kṛiṣṇa like anybody else? No, this is the Kṛiṣṇa who did Rasa. So, we have to study in that right spirit. Understanding Bhagavan's gunas and then chanting Nama, then we understand the Mahatvam. That is why we read all these Grantha. Finally, we'll chant Nama and attain Bhagavan. Andimakale Narayana Smriti. Narayana has to come in the last breath. and Bhagavan will take us, no doubt. To appreciate that Narayana here now, we are reading all this. To say, wow, that is Narayana, appadine. When you feel that Parama Sukha that he has, Parama Ras he has for us to feel, we say, wow, right now, we are studying this. So, no tiriyancham, na marthyam, na chasuramaasuram, na striyam, no pumamsam, na dravyam karma jatim, punamapi sadasat वाभिदेरूपमाहुः शिष्टं यस्या निषेधे सदि निगमशदैः लक्षणावृत्तितस्तद् कृच्छ्रेण वेद्यमानम् परमसुखमयं भाति तस्मै नमस्ते. Bird or animal, he came as Varaha, he came as Kurma, etc. But adu mattum illai. He came as a Manisha in Rama. But Bhagavan is beyond that also. So it's not a devata, not a asura. No tiriyancham, na mathyam, na chasuram asuram, na striyam, no pumamsam, na dravyam karma jatim. Or this type of guna is Bhagavan. This type of attribute is Bhagavan. Appadi kuda we cannot classify. Oh, Bhagavan will never get angry. Narasimha got angry. Cannot tell. You cannot tell. Okay, Bhagavan is always Shanta Swarupam. Bhagavan will never forsake his dear ones. Sita Mata Pochanar. We don't. So, Bhagavan, we cannot understand by him, by his gunas. You cannot say this is his attribute, this is his guna. He will only behave. No. We cannot understand. He is Swatantran. Eppadi vana he will come. So, na dravyam karma jatim gunamapi sat asat. Sat asat. Sat dan, the one Brahman who is always there before, during and end. Bhagavan never changes. Kali Yuga, everything has changed. The Prapancham keeps on changing. The world keeps on changing. Bhagavan does not change. He does not become modern and all. Bhagavan adani irkar. But the way to attain him, he gives easy way. The way to attain him, before they had to do tapas and go to forest, vanaprastham, etc. They had to do yaga, more, etc. or do lot of puja, etc. Now Bhagavan says, Nama bol. Just Nama Kirtan say you can attain. That he has done. But Bhagavan is Bhagavan. Whether Krita Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga or Kali Yuga, same Bhagavan. He is still new. He is still new, modern. Most modern but also most ancient Puranan. Ellam avardan. Anala, you cannot tell. Sat, asat. So what I know, what I don't know, also who is telling, I am telling. So my Swarupathila, no, don't know. Both are here in my Swarupam. Like that in Bhagavan only, the Maya Shakti which has Vidya and Avidya both exist. But does not mean Bhagavan does not know. Bhagavan knows. Bhagavan knows everything. But the Maya Shakti, there is Vidya and Avidya. Theriyum, theriyadu. Bhagavan, he can tell this person, I can put the veil of Maya on him. But the other person, he does total Sharanagati to me, I will remove his veil of Maya. He can do that. He has control of Maya, but you and I don't. We are caught in the Maya. So, he cannot, that is called Sat Asat. So, he cannot tell Bhagavan he is existing or is not, because he is existence. He is not an object. Irukku illai. He is the very existence. So, Rupamahu Shishtam. So, now, after saying not this, what is left? What is left is Bhagavan. Shishtam yasyam nishede sadi nigama shadaihi. The Veda Swarupa Brahmaji could only get darshan of that Sheshashai Bhagavan. Brahmaji with Chaturmukha Rupa, who knows the four Vedas inside out, that Brahmaji Veda Swarupan could get darshan of that Bhagavan. So, under Bhagavan, who is beyond, who is the very existence. And the Upanishad is teaching us, Our Upanishad, Sanatana Dharma, awesome. So it's teaching, telling us, you please understand that Tvamasi, Adani. Try to understand yourself. So, Lakshana Vritti Tastadi. So, by Pravachan, we can get all this. Sri Sri Anna Pravachan only, I am repeating all this. He's telling from Chatushloki Bhagavatam. Chatushloki Bhagavatam, Brahmaji ki, Bhagavan told only 4 shlokas were in Bhagavatam. And that Bhagavatam became 18,000 shlokas. If you know these 3 things, 4 shlokas, like 3 things only we have to know. If you know 3 things, you passed and you're getting moksha. That's it. What are the 3 things? Ahameva sameva gre nanyat sada satparam paschadaham yadetacha yovashishyeda sosmyaham. Bhagavad Shlokam. I was there before creation. I am there during creation. After creation also I will be there. That is Ishvara Tattvam. First you have to know this. Ida we are studying. Next shlokathila Maya Tattvam. Bhagavan will describe what is Prakriti Tattvam. Adam Prakriti Tattvam we have studied where we say Vidya Avidya. Everything that I know comes in Vidya. Everything that I don't know comes in Avidya. Everything in Prakriti is either this or that. So Prakriti Tattvatka slogam Pradirtam yat pratiyeda na pradiyeda chatmani tadvidyadatmano maya yata bhāso yata tamaha. And the darkness, when I don't know means I am in the dark. That darkness, not the night or the darkness, light or daylight, the darkness that I don't know, that darkness, that is Maya. So that darkness to be removed when we get jnana, light of jnana. So and the Prakriti Tattvam is that one. So we got to understand Prakriti Tattvam. Prakriti Tattvam, next Tattvam we got to understand who am I? Jiva Tattvam. So Jiva Tattvathiladan we are saying who are you? You think. Yada mahandi bhutani bhuteshu chavacheshvano pravishtanya pravishtani tatateshu nateshvaham. So Jiva Tattvam I will describe in next sloka. So if we know these 3, Bhagavan, Maya, Jiva, these 3 check. That's all we got to know. Final exam done. And the last sloka Bhagavan says, Idu theriyattukku dhaan ella prayathanam. What all we have studied so far is all to know this. This is the ultimate knowledge we have to get. Does not matter what other knowledge we gathered along the way. This is what we need to get. Bhagavan is telling Brahmaji. This is coming in Chatushloki Bhagavatam 2.9. So next slogam Mayayam bimbidastvam srijati mahad ahangara tanmatra bhedaihi bodha gramendriyadhyaihi api sakala jagat swapna sankalpa kalpam bhuya samhritya sarvam kamathaiva padanyatmana kala shaktya gambhire jayamane tamasi vitimiro bhāsi tasmai namaste. Mayayam bimbidastvam srijati mahat ahankara tanmatra bhedaihi bodha gramendriyadhyaihi api sakala jagat swapna sankalpa kalpam bhuya samhritya sarvam kamathaiva padanyatmana kala shaktya gambhire jayamane itimiro bhāsi tasmai namaste. Mayayam bimbidastvam. So this is our problem. We cannot see directly Bhagavan or a reflection only we are seeing. And Maya reflection is distorted, already distorted because of Maya mirror. So Srijasi then the creation is starting. Then Mahat Tattvam, Ahankara Tattvam, Tanmatra idellam. So if you want to understand Tanmatra, these are all coming in Kapilopakyana 15th also. We studied all this already. So Mahat Ahankara Tanmatra Bhedaihi. So Mahat Tattva is the first one. Mahat is the cosmic intelligence. Ahankara Tattva created the individuality, separate entity for each person, whereas there is only one. Now it became individual. So the Ahankara Tattva came. Tanmatra is the Panchabhuta and their Tanmatra. What are the Panchabhuta? Akasha. Akasha would Tanmatra Shabdam, sound. Sound is the Tanmatra for Akasha. Then Vayu. Vayu is the wind. What is the Tanmatra for Vayu? Sparsham. Air, you can feel the air. So Vayu. Then Agni. Agni. What is the Tanmatra for Agni? Rupam. We can see the fire. So Agni. Then Jalam. Water. What is the Tanmatra for water? It is taste. So water has taste. That is the Tanmatra for water. Then the last one is the Prithvi or the earth. Earth element, the sand, mud. Mud is Gantam, smell. This Tanmatra for the Panchabhuta and the Tanmatra. 10. This is the 10. Then the 10 karmendriya, 10 total indriyas. 5 karmendriya, 5 jnanendriya. So total 10 plus 10, 20. Then the subtle organs are the Mahat Tattva, Ahankara Tattva, Manas, Buddhi. 4. These are the 24 Sankhya. With this only, Maya project the universe. This is called Sankhya Yoga. If we know all these one by one, then go beyond. That is the Purusha. 25th Tattva is Purusha. So we attain the Purusha by that way. Again, there is many ways to attain that Bhagavan, right? So we can negate each one. Eyes, I'm not the eyes. I'm not the ears. I'm not this, and you go deeper and deeper and go, what is my mind? How is the thought arising in me? You can observe the thought coming. Then you see how the brain is reacting to this thought. Then the brain will have viveka, discriminative buddhi, whether it should do this or not do this. Reasoning. The brain has all these. So, manas, buddhi and the chitta is the source of all this. How a thought is coming, because we already stored all this from previous birth. The chitta is a storehouse and we are carrying from many births. So, and the aham is the individual shobha comes out. So if you can go deeper like this also, we can do Sankhya Yoga Pragaram, we can attain Jnanam. Or we are doing Bhagavata Dharmam, again and again hearing Katha, telling Katha, doing Nama Kirtana, chanting Narayaneeyam, etc. Bhagavata Dharmam. This way also we will attain Bhagavan, and yet Andima Kalatla Narayana we have to call. Remember, that's the last thing. Then we attain. So all these exist in Bhagavan, in Maya. 24 Tattva exists. So this is how Bhagavan projected the Maya Shakti and created Sakala Jagat. But actually all this is only Swapna Sankalpa Kalpam. Idella Swapnandan. By Bhuya Samhritya Sarvam Kamathaiva Pada. Just like a tortoise withdraws all its limbs into itself. At the end of at the time of dissolution, Bhagavan will withdraw everything into himself and remain in his own supreme bliss. So, like that, same for us. At the last moment, we'll realize my whole life will be coming in, flashing upon in front of me, and I will remember what all I have done here, and then suddenly I will realize I have no control. That is it. Bye bye. And then you have to leave. That's all. You go to new place, new people, new place. அப்போ இதெல்லாம் என்னாச்சு? No, you cannot come back. Whatever is gone, done here. To छोड़ना पड़ेगा सब. Satyam. This is life. So, like that, the tortoise will withdraw everything into itself. So here, don't hold tight everything. Just be loose. Just be loose little bit. I tell for myself also everything like that, because that's what I'm reading every day in class. How can you ignore? Right? I have to get it inside sometime. That's why I speak like this, because this Narayaneeyam taught me this. I was 18 only. As 18, it taught me that Swapna Sankalpa ellame Swapnam. Swapna Sankalpa Kalpamnu appove padichachu nan. Appo eppadi na serious ah irukkuradhu, right? It's a struggle life, a struggle. So, Kamadaiva Padanyatmana Kala Shakya Gambhire Jayamane Tamasi Vitimiro Bhāsī tasmai namaste. This way to that Krishna, who is all this but still comes as a Kutti Guruvayurappan. Pranam to you. Shabda Brahmedi Karmetyanduriti Bhagavan Kala Ityalapandi Tvamegam Vishwahedum Sakalamayataya Sarvatha Kalpyamanam Edandairyattu Gītam Purusha Parachidatmabhidam Tattu Tattvam Prekshamatreṇa Mūla Prakriti Vikriti Krit kṛiṣṇa tasmai namaste. Shabda Brahmedi Karmetyanduriti Bhagavan Kala ityalapandi tvamekam vishwahedum sakalamayataya sarvatha kalpyamanam edandairyattu gītam purusha parachit atmabhidam tattu tattvam prekshamatreṇa mūla prakriti vikriti krit kṛiṣṇa tasmai namaste. Bhagavan is called karma or anu. So, Shabda Brahmedi Karmetyanduriti Bhagavan is called Kala. Kala Ityalapandi Tvamekam Vishwahetum. He is the cause of the universe. Vishwahetum Tvamekam. So, Bhagavan is the cause of the universe. Sakalamayataya, he is in everything. Sarvatha Kalpyamanam, he is in everything. That's why you and I are functioning. When the jiva leaves, the body will be just merged with the elements. The body will be jada vastu, jada sharir ho jayega. It will just merge into the elements. But the soul will leave and go to next birth, like that. So something leaves the body. Adennadu. What is that, right? When the person walks, when the body dies, the body is here. But what left? Something left, right? Just now he was eating and sleeping and laughing with everyone, and suddenly it has died. The body is dead. So who was there and who left? You have to think, right? So sarvatha kalpyamanam vedandairyattu gītam purusha parachit atma. Purusha parachit atma is the supreme Purusha, is Chit Swarupam, and Atma Swarupam tat preksha matreṇa. So just by a glance the creation starts. Mūla prakriti vikriti krit is the unmanifest prakriti, is that Adishesha Tattva, who is in the dark. Bhagavan and Adishesha alone exist. That is the Mūla prakriti. Mūla prakriti vikriti krit bhādik tasmai. Mūla prakriti vikriti krit kṛiṣṇa tasmai namaste. Then satvena sattaya va na khalu sada satvena sat asatvena nirvācya rūpa dhatte yasava vidya gunaphanimadivat vishvadrishyava bhāsāṁ vidyatvam saiva yata shrutivacanalavaihi yatkripasyandalabhe samsārāranya sadhya strudana parashudamedi. Important word, tasmai namaste. Satvena sattaya va satvena asattaya satvena sattaya va na khalu sada satvena nirvācya rūpa datte yasava vidya gunaphanimadivat vishvadrishyava bhāsāṁ vidyatvam saiva yada shrutivacanalavaihi yatkripasyandalabhe samsārāranya sadhya strudana parashudamedi tasmai namaste. Yasava vidya. So because of we are in avidya, guna phani madivat, they will explain this Vedanta. The concept will come, rope and snake concept will come. Guna phani madivat, the rope concept with the snake will come. When we are seeing in the dark, what appeared as a snake, when you put on, when the morning light comes, it was only a rope. So what we are seeing as a snake was only a rope. So it is all about our ignorance that is making us see something in a distorted way. It's our ignorance. Avidya. So, Gunaphanimadivat Vishvadrishya, the universe projection is like that. for the sinner, everywhere it will be, every situation in life, he will feel like a snake. For the sinner, because he's a sinner, everything will be fear and tension for a sinner. For the good person, they will have vivekam, and so he will see it's only a rope. The circumstance will be same. Tough circumstance will come for both. But for the sinner, he will be terrified and always in anxiety, and everything he will see as a snake. But for the good person, they will see it's only a rope. He'll say it will also pass. It will also pass. And they will keep moving ahead. So for the good person, it will be a rope, because the knowledge is coming more and more. So it is all about our knowledge. Avidyanala, what was only a rope appeared as a snake. Gunaphanimadivat vishwadrishyava bhāsāṁ anna vidyatvam saiva yada. When vidya comes, vidya eppadi varum? Undendrire brahmam ondrendrire guru pada dhyaname nandendrire. Appo guru anugrahathula da in the vidya will come. Adnala vidyatvam saiva yada shruti vachana lavaihi. Hearing this again and again, the Vedas are trying to teach, and by your kripa, Guruvayurappan kripa is pouring for us. That's why we are studying this. Yat kripa syandalabe. His kripa is pouring, so we are hearing this, and then by Guru's grace we are going to attain. So the samsara aranya sadhya, this forest of samsara will quickly be cut. Thruṭana parashuda, another parashuve irukka. See, that's why it's very close to me, this shloka, because the parashu in my house is cutting my samsara every minute. I'm very happy. So, samsara aranya sadhya strudana parashudameti tasmai namaste. Namaskara I have to do for Guruvayurappan for this shloka. Thank you, Guruvayurappan. Thank you. Got it. So, samsara aranya sadhya strudana parashudameti tasmai namaste. Axe of samsara forest is going to be cut with the axe of knowledge. The axe of knowledge will cut the forest of samsara. Then, adutha slokam. Bhusha susvarnavadva jagadigadasharavadige mrittikavade tatve sancintyamane sphurati tadadhuna pedvitiyam vapuste. स्वप्नद्रष्ट प्रबोधे तिमिरलय विदौ जीर्णरज्जोश्च यद्वदे इद्यालाभे तदैव स्फुटमपि विकसेत् कृष्ण तस्मै नमस्ते भूषासु स्वर्णवद्वा जगति गडशरावादिगे मृत्तिकावदे तत्त्वे सञ्चिन्त्यमाने स्फुरति तदधुना यद्वितीयं वपुस्ते स्वप्नद्रष्ट प्रबोधे तिमिरलय विदौ जीर्णरज्जोश्च यद्वदे इद्यालाभे तदैव स्फुटमपि विकसेत् कृष्ण तस्मै नमस्ते. The bangle, gold and the ornament. You will see this as valai, but the jnani will see this gold. The robber will see this gold. My earrings, my bangle, my nose ring, my chain, all this, these are all different ornament. But when a robber comes, he will say gold. What they say is only gold, but it's only gold. But we see the individual things, right? Bhusha susvanna vadva, but enna irukku idhula? Gold thane? Gold than gold. Gold than gold. Right? Then the pot and the clay. It's the clay, the pot is made of clay. So when the jnani sees this, they will say clay. They will not see pot, big pot, round pot, flat pot. No, they will see clay. Right? Like that, everything is, you have to go to the source. So, jagati gadasharavadi mritige mrittikavade tatve sancindyamane. Appo idu madri, the individual person we are seeing, no? This person is tall, this person is short, this person is fat, this person is thin. Ellame Guruvayurappan. In everyone, whichever sharira it is, there is only Guruvayurappan. The jnaniyoda drishti. Everywhere there is only Guruvayurappan. That is how the jnani will see. We see individual shariram with different shape and form, like the gold and the earrings and also so forth. But the jnani sees Guru Vairappa in everything. That is jnanam. So this bhusha susabharnavadva jagadigadashanavadige mrittika vade तत्वे संचिन्त्यमाने स्फुरति तदधुना प्यद्वितीयं वपुस्ते स्वप्नद्रष्टप्रबोधे. We are in sleep only right now. We are dreaming state. So we see everything as, and it's a dream. When suddenly the jnana comes, jhatiti. Jhatiti vikasadi. Last chapter we studied. Jhatiti vikasadi. Quizilla varum, the 97th chapter. Jhatiti vikasadi eppadi varum? Adukku enna sloka was there? Yes, you have to study. So, jhatiti vikasadi jnanam, then we will see everything as only one Brahman, only Guru Vairappan. Now what is seeing as multiplicity will only become one. So, swapna drashta prabodhe timiralaya vidau, darkness is gone. Then, it was only a rope after all, and I was crying and terrified in the samsara all the time. It was only a rope, not a snake. Yeah, only rope. Don't worry. So, Jīnarajostayadvade vidyalabhe tadaiva sphuṭamiha vikaset kṛiṣṇa tasmai namaste. Then, yad bhītyo dedi suryo dahadi cha dahano vadivayustadhanye yad bhīda patmajadhyaha punarapare harandenu kalam yenaivaropitaha prāṅnijapadamapi te chavitarascha paschade tasmai vishvam niyantre vayamapi bhavade kṛiṣṇa kurma pranamam. Yadbhityo dedi suryo dahadi cha dahano vadivayustadhanye yadbhita patmajadhyaha punaruchitabalena harandenu kalam yenaivaropitaha prāṅnijapadamapi te chavitarascha paschade tasmai vishvam niyantre vayamapi bhavade kṛiṣṇa kurma pranamam. All the elements are all doing their work because they are all in control of Bhagavan. They are all controlled by Bhagavan. Yad bhityo dedi suryo, the Surya Bhagavan is rising because Guru Vairappan is controlling it. Dahadi cha dahano, the fire is burning. Vadi vayustadhanye, wind is blowing. Because Guru Vairappan is boss for everyone. Yad bhita patmajadhyaha, all the gods from Brahmaji and all the gods are offering their giving their offerings to Bhagavan at the correct time. Punaruchitabalin aharandenu kalam yenaivaropitaha, they are all putting their positions by Bhagavan only. Prāṅnijapadamapi te chavitarascha paschade, when the time is up, they will be removed. Tasmai, this way, who is running, who is controller of the universe? Guru Vairappan, Vishwam Niyantre. Vishwaniyamakan, he is the one. Tasmai Vishwam Niyantre Vayamapi Bhavade. All of us, Krishna, we bow down to you. You are that Vishwaniyamakan, Vishwaniyantran. Vishwam Niyantre Vayamapi Bhavade. Kṛiṣṇa Kurma Pranamam. Then Trailokyam Bhavayandam Trigunamayamidam Tracharasya Vacyam Trishanam Aikyarupam Tribirapi Nigamaihi Giyamanasvarupam Tisrovasta Vidandam Triyugajanijusham Trikramakranda Vishwam Traikalye Bhedahinam Tribirahamanisham Yoga Bhedait Bhajetva. The worlds below the earth, then the earth, and then the heavens. 3 worlds. The 14 worlds became 3. Then Trigunamayamidam, Bhagavan has the Mayala Sattva-raja Tamoguna. Tracharasya Vacyam, the A-U-M, Akara, Ukara, Makara, all of them mean only Om. So Tracharasya Vacyam, A-U-M is only same Pranava. Bhagavanodu Tracharas Ekavacyam. Tracharasya Vacyam Trishanam Aikyarupam, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva odu reality is Guruvayurappan. Trishanam Aikyarupam Tribhirabhinigamaihi. Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda sing the glories of Bhagavan. Giyamana Swarupam Tisro Vasta Vidandam. Bhagavan is in the three states and also in the fourth. So the sleeping, dream and the awakened state. Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga Cholluva. Kali Yugala Avatara is only at the end. Ippo ille Avatara. So it could be those three yugas. So Trishanam Aikyarupam Tribhirapi Nigamaihi Giyamana Swarupam Tistrovasta Vidandam Triyuga Janijusham Trikramakranda Vishwam. In three steps, Bhagavan covered the entire universe. Traikale Bhedahinam. He does not change in the Bhutakal, Vartamankal, Bhavishyakal. Bhagavan is always same. He does not be changed because the time changes, but he doesn't change. Traikale Bhedahinam Tribhirahamanisham. I always worship you by three ways. Yoga Bheda, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga. Tribhirahamanisham. Yoga Bheda Bhaji Tvam. Then Satyam Shuddham Vibuddham Jayati Tava Vapuhu Nityamuktam Niriham Nirdvandvam Nirvikaram Nikila Gunagana Vyanjanadara Bhudam Nirmoolam Nirmalam Tan Niravadi Mahimollasi Nirlinamandaha Nissangana Munina Nirupama Paramananda Sandra Pragasham. Satyam Shuddham Vibuddham Jayadi Tava Vapuhu Nityamuktam Niriham Nirdvandvam Nirvikaram Nikila Gunagana Vyanjanadara Bhudam Nirmoolam Nirmalam Tan Niravadi Mahimollasi Nirlinam Andaha Nissangana Munina Nirupama Paramananda Sandra Pragasham. It is Satyam, it is upon pure Shuddham, Vibuddham, always alert and knowing everything. And then Jayadi Tava Vapuhu Nityamuktam Niriham, Epome, free, Niriham, there is no desire for Bhagavan. Nirdvandvam, he is beyond opposites. Duality kadayadu. Nirvikaram, change kadayadu. Eppo same and full. Nikila Gunagana Vyanjanadara Bhudam, he is the seat of all good qualities. Vyanjanadara Bhudam Nirmoolam, there was nothing that caused Bhagavan, he is the cause of everything, he is causeless. Nirmalam, epom pure and clear. Nirmalam tat niravadi mahimu, limitless glories. Niravadi, niravadi. Niravadina, unlimited. Niravadi mahimollasi. Niravadi mahimollasi. Nirlinam andaha nissangana munina. Where the munis who do not have any attachment, our hearts la shine pandra Bhagavan. Nirlinam nissangana muninam nirupama paramananda Sandra Prakasham is the illuminating consciousness, that is Guruvayurappan. Then last beautiful sloka, Gurvaram Dvadasharam Rishada Parimila Chashti Parva Bividam Sambhrame Krura Vegam Kshanamanu Jagadachidya Sandhavamanam Chakram te kalarupam yathayatu natumam tvatpadaikavalambam Vishnu karunya sindho pavanapurapade pahi sarvamayogat Durvaram dvadasharam Trishada parimila chashti parva vividam Sambhramat krura vegam Kshanamanu jagadachidya sandhavamanam Chakram te kalarupam Yathayatu natumam tvatpadaikavalambam Vishnu karunya sindho pavanapurapade pahi sarvamayogat. Bhagavan is holding the chakram in his hand, no? The kala chakram that represents the kalam, and that this wheel has 12 months, 12 spokes irukku. And then the Trishada Parimila Chashti 360 teeth irukku. Parva Vividam, and the wheel of chakra is whirling in fierce speed. Sambhrame Krura Vegam, It is whirling in fast speed. Kshanamanujagadachidhya. Every moment it is chopping the universe. Every moment. Kshanamanujagadachidhya sandhavamanam chakram te kala rupam. This chakram of kala, may it not torment me. We are all in subject to time, karma and swabhava, right? Kala, karma, swabhava. So may this time bhayamarka Krishna, may this time will not affect me. Yata natuma. Why? Tatpadaigavalambam. I've taken wholehearted surrender at your lotus feet, Krishna. Please protect me. Tatpadaigavalambam. Vishnu karunya sindho. Like this, Bhattadri pleading with Guru Arappan. May this Kala Chakra not torment me, Krishna. Vishnu karunya sindho pavanapurapade pahi sarvamayogat. Please cure all my ailments, Krishna ne. Very beautiful. 98th chapter. Shri Krishnaya Parabrahmane Nama Anandavabodhatmagamανupamitam कालदेशावधिभ्यां निर्मोक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशरसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनरुरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावद्भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे अन्धभाग्यं जनानां श्रीकृष्णाय परब्रह्मणे नमः।